I'm back. Finally. I'm here with my plans for June. Took me 2 full days of like just looking and thinking and but I finally got some stacks of books that I kind of put to the side to choose from for June. So I went ahead and so we don't have to go through every page that I looked at. I went ahead and I pulled the ones that are my top 5 for the month of June and my top 5, or actually I think it's 6 for the first 2 weeks. Since this week is almost over already, I'm kind of saying this week and next week. So I have 6 pages in there that I have picked that are ones that I want to work on these 2 weeks. So let's get started. I have it all written down and ready to go. And I'm sorry, excuse my nails. I'm not fixing them until I'm done weeding, which will hopefully, well, done partially with weeding, but like hopefully that'll be tomorrow. So next week you'll see nice and pretty nails. Not today. Sorry. Okay, let's look at my book. So on my book, I know it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I put my lists on here so we can kind of go through it quickly and I don't waste your time. And we will pause here while I show you my stacks of books. Hello! I just wanted to give you guys a little view of my ridiculous attempt at narrowing down my books for June. So I have this stack right here, which is the ones that I've picked for, actually writing down. Oh yeah, here's my puppies. My puppies. They're everywhere. Everywhere, doggos. And Sunny, Sunbun, big Sunbun. Garden the door. Anyways, I got all those to choose from that have things I want to color. For some reason, I'm totally in a tiny flower mood, so I have a lot just sitting so I can grab if I want. There's more. Some are like groups and buddies and things. This whole stack right here, all of that, plus a few of those are mermaids. Or not mermaids, I'm sorry, unicorns. So I picked some from there. Like every week I'm gonna pick one or whatever that I want to do, hopefully. And then I have that stack of ones I want to do. They're in my future at some point, along with these. And then at the front I have these ones like practicing things, and then ones that I have color alongs that I want to do, and some color by number ones just to have, and everybody's sleepy time. But we're getting ready to do this, so let's go. And now we're back. So let's get going. My top 5 books I've decided that I want to work in are, first one is the story of Precious Cats. And of course I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit. I didn't think about it with the book in front of me. Give me 1 second while I adjust this a little so you guys can see the page that I picked. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright. So, Story of Precious Cats. I still have this whip that I want to do, which I should add to my weekend whips for these 2 weeks. But I really want to do this page, which was the page we did in our group last month, the last 2 months, but I never got a chance to do it. So I definitely want to do that. Oh, by the way, my weeding, these are some of my roses. These are trailing roses that got completely out of hand, so I had to cut some off. So I have a little tiny vase of some roses on my desk until they decide that they don't like it. But anyways, so I want to do this one. I want to get this one done because this reminds me of my childhood. We had a tree house that my dad built, and we loved it. Everybody loved it. My friends and my cousins and my brother and his friends, and even my mom, because the way our tree house was is there were stairs, human adult sized stairs up to a deck in the trees where we had a picnic table. Not a picnic table, it was a round, well, yeah, it was a round umbrella picnic table with chairs, and then a few more stairs up around the other side, and there was a little house on top, and there was a ladder down the side, and then underneath the house part there was a sleeping loft that you could access from that first set of stairs. It was so fun. It was so fun. I slept in it. I don't know if my brother ever did. I did. I slept in it with my cousin and my aunt several times with the spiders. But we had fun. But this reminds me of that, so I want to get this page done. So that is number 1. Let me figure out where to put stuff so I stay organized. Ooh. Number 2 is Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Carlson. And I'm so glad she finished it. But Karen from My Colorful Country Life finished this as a color along. So I'm gonna do that. Unicorns for unicorn. And she did it in rainbows, so that works for Pride as well. So I'm super excited about this one. And I wanted to get it started, and I wanted to get it done because I am so slow. But I want to be faster, so we gotta get that done. So that is Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Carlson. And then number 3, I've had this on my list for a while, and I gotta get it. I gotta get it done. Is Cosmic Spirit, Mythographic Cosmic Spirit, Fabiana Attanasio. And it's the star page. And I've already treated it with, what did I do this one with? A clear watercolor ground. So that's my plan, is to use some metallic watercolors and some different watercolors and just have fun on this one. So it's Star in Cosmic Spirit. Then number 4, I have the fairy tale of the month for Jordy's coloring. Did I say it right? Jordy Colors? Jordy. Oh my gosh, I think it's Jordy Colors. I completely lost the channel name out of my head. But it's Joe, anyways. The fairy tale of the month is Beauty and the Beast, and I have Enchanting Fairy Tale Scenes by Marty Noble. And there is a beautiful Beauty and the Beast page in here. So that's the page I want to do, and I want to try to get it done this month. I haven't actually finished a fairy tale page since January, so I'd like to get this one done because Beauty and the Beast is one of my well, I can't say that. It's not one of my favorite fairy tales because Sleeping Beauty and Princess and the Pea, mm, Cinderella maybe. No more Sleeping Beauty and Rapunzel are my favorites. Rumpelstiltskin. Then, I had for some more unicorns in the Coloring Heaven Unicorn special, which is issue number 78. I picked 2 pages to do. This one is by Heather R. Hitchman, and it is The Birth of Teratoph, Kieran number 2. And the reason why it's number 2 is because this one here, where she's looking at her egg, waiting, that's number 1, which I may do if I have time, but I don't know if I'll have time. But all of these pages are so sweet and just so good. Then, and I did a flip through of this on my Coloring Heaven haul in June, so you can look at that if you want. Then the other page that I picked to do as one of my top 5, but it's +1, it's a 6. Because, some of them aren't too difficult, I don't think, is this page here, which is called Of Moon by White Stag. These are so precious. These unicorns by White Stag are so precious. Like, all of them are. I had a really hard time deciding on which one. Oh, like, look how he's sitting in there. Like, he's just like, oh. Norma and Mel. Oh. But, yeah. So anyways, this is the one I picked to do. So I'm super excited about those. So that's my top 5 +1, 6 for the month. The whole month. So, then the ones I'm picking for week 1 and week 2, and I'm combining week 1 and week 2 because there's like 3 days left of this week. I just did not get on top of things until right now. So the first one I want to start and get done. Well, I say get done, but I want to start it at least and get moving on it so I can get it done by the end of the month, is the Treehouse in The Story of Precious Cats. This one here. So this is one I'm going to work on now. I would love it if I found a color along because there's so much detail on this page. I feel like the same thing that happened to me with this one could happen very easily is I just stop because I'm like, oh my gosh. So it'd be great if I could find a color along, but if I can't, it's okay. I'm going to do it. And then also, because it's 2 weeks, I picked 2 of my top 5 +1s. And I picked the unicorn page out of Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Carlson. And I'm going to do that color along with Karen. So hopefully I can get a move on this one and do really good on this one and get it going. I'm super excited. Then the next one I want to do, this one is a makeup one from the Circle of Nature Carolina Kubikowski group I'm in. The group did this one. I'm sorry, I have the artist edition, so it's huge. The group did this one in April, but I didn't get a chance. And I I'm telling you, there are so many rabbits in my neighborhood right now. It's hard to walk the dogs like during the day. Not even at dusk or dawn or like they're everywhere. Like today we walked just for 10 minutes because I had to turn around. There were so many rabbits. There was a rabbit that jumped out and ran. I am not kidding you. 5 inches. 5 inches. What is that? 10, 11, 12 centimeters. Okay. In front of my my dog's face. All of my dogs. 5 dogs. 12 centimeters. 5 inches. Like I was like, that rabbit has a death sentence coming. So, but anyways, and then we got to the park and they were everywhere. They like you could just see their little heads stuck down in the grass. I was like, "What are you doing? Like hide." No, they just laid there. I'm like, and then they wait until we're right there and then they bolt in front of the dogs. I was like, I can't do this today. Sonny, he doesn't do it on purpose, but he'll drag me down the yard. So I have to be careful because he gets excited, sees a dog he wants to play with or a rabbit. He listens with the rabbits. All I have to do is say no and he listens. But all it takes is one yank and I'm over. So, anyways, the rabbit's on my head. Big story for no reason. I'm sorry. So, Carolina Kubikowska. I want to do this one. And then if I get a chance, I will catch up on the one that we're supposed to do this month as well, which I have out for later. And then another book that I picked for my first 2 weeks is Magical Worlds by Joanna Basford. I really had fun doing that gel pen color along tutorial that I did with Ink and Hue Sarah. And so I thought, well, I can do this one, the leaves in Magical Worlds here, kind of like I did that gel pen one in World of Flowers, and just pick some different colors of green. So I'm gonna try and get that started. So we have that. Then I have in Coloring Heaven Tiny Year, I decided, and I'm not doing June. So June is all about, let me get there. June is all about travel. I'm not going anywhere. And I have no plans to go anywhere for a very long time. So I was like, this doesn't interest me right now. Whenever I'm planning a vacation, I'm going to come back and do this. But right now, my life is more weeding, gardening, getting my yard and garden looking like it should. So March is my life right now. So this is the one I chose to do for this week. And if I get a chance, I will do these extra little flowers and things as well. Maybe. We'll see where it goes. But yeah. So anyways, March, where it's at for me right now. Then in Forest Song, which is a group I'm in with Joe from juliet.colors and Yolanda from Coloring by Grandmama. We are doing The Guardian this month. So I want to try and get that done early so I don't miss it, because the last month I missed, and so I have would like to catch up. So all these tabs on here are ones that I was either not in the group yet for, or I'm behind on. I think I'm behind on 2, and I have some other ones that I gotta catch up on. But this is the one for this month, so I'm excited about that one. And it was my pick, so I'd like to get it done. Then, for my weekend whips that I'm going to work on, I have, of course, I didn't write it yet, but the Pirate Kitties in Story of Precious Cats. I'll write that one down here in a second. That's this double page spread. I'd like to get this finished this month, or at least work on it a little more. And then in Mouse Guard, I started this. Oh my gosh, I'm saying a lot. Ugh, my brain's not working very well. Sorry, guys. I started this color along with Karen from My Colorful Country Life, and so I want to finish that up. I'm so close. I think there's like 45 minutes left of the video, so I want to get that done so that I eventually can work on this one. This is the one I want to do next. I don't know what the group is doing. I gotta look. I don't know where I'm at with the group right now. For some reason on Instagram, I lose my groups. It's very frustrating. So then, my buddy bender that I decided to pick is my Oceans to Stars, which I'm working on with Julianne Annette from Julianne Annette Art. And I think there's several other people that are doing it. Maybe Evelette and Emily. Evelette, the Coloring Mermaid, Emily from Art Studios, Kit from, oh goodness, I forgot her channel name. Coloring Kitten, I think is their tag name. But I haven't done any of them yet. I did treat with Workable Fixative, the Aries page, and this page here. I didn't get Taurus done last month. I don't think I treated these ones. And I definitely didn't treat Gemini, but Gemini is the one for this month. So I want to try and do this in the color scheme of Gemini, which I think is listed back here somewhere. Not in that section. Yellow and light green is Gemini. So I'm gonna try and do that for this page. And I'd like to do each one in the colors that they have a little bit. Because I know Aries is red. I just didn't want to do red. I just didn't want to. Taurus is spring green and pink. That should be easy. Red and bright orange. I think I can get some red and bright orange on the page, but I don't want to like make it red. I don't want a red mermaid today. I just, I'm an Aries, and I say I love red. I love wearing red. I love red lipstick. I love red nails. I love red, but I don't want a red mermaid today. So, not gonna do that. So that's my first buddy bender, and then my second buddy bender. Let me grab it and didn't bring it over here. Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah, I did. I got them out. Okay. So I'm my Carla Magana grant glam coloring group. We are doing this page in BookOutlet's sketchbook and this page in Glam Noir and there it is. And I picked this page just to do myself because I wanted to, and I think some other people might join in and do it as well. In the new book, Looney Soleil. So I call it The Lovers. This was my mood, so that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm one of these three or all of them. I usually when I'm working on Carla Magana, I kind of just do them all like sort of in a row. I get in a mood and then I just do it. So we'll see how that goes. But that's my plans for the first 2 weeks in June. If you guys have any questions or would like to see flip throughs of any of the books I showed or have any ideas for me or know of color alongs that exist out there that I could do, let me know because I'm all in for all that right now. I know I told you guys last month or maybe the month before, I don't remember. I took a step back and I'm doing more color alongs right now just because I don't feel like I don't feel like I know enough about shading and highlighting stuff because I'm making bad choices about where I'm laying color down on the page. So I want to do more color along so I can learn better about how to prepare for shading and highlighting in the as the pages progress and color options and things like that and how to make things look different patterns and techniques and blah 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 using different mediums. So that's my goal. Oh, and I didn't talk about it. I gotta write it down in here too. My training that I am gonna do, I have not totally decided yet. I think I have a class through Yvette, Yvette's painting something. I think I might go do that, and it's like acrylic painting. So I'm super excited about that one, and I wanted to go do it because I've had it for a while and I just haven't done it. So that'll be my class that I do next week during my training day, whatever day that was that I picked. I think it's Wednesdays. All right, but that's all I have for you right now. Say goodbye to the roses, and I will see you later. Bye.